Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pokken SG Weeklies. I'm Dio here, joined by my co-commentator here, Coral. This is SG Pokken Weeklies 94. We're fast approaching the end of the season already, and let's get into our first match. This is will be winners finals, I believe, of Brian Sempai versus Galladeknight.
Yeah,
Charizard versus Empoleon.
Yeah, Galladeknight, not a player we see very often in our weekly. I think, if I'm not wrong, this might be the first time that they're participating in this actually. So I'll be curious to see what they bring to the table here tonight.
Galladeknight is an Empoleon player from the Netherlands, all the way from the EU. So this will be definitely an interesting match. We definitely don't get to see players from the Netherlands here very often.
But we do see Empoleon play quite often, of course, with our resident Maldives player, Kaiko. So it'll be interesting to see how Galladeknight plays the matchup differently and what they bring to the table.
Alright, starting off, we do see that Brian Senpai loses the exchange there with the Rock Smash. Swaps the corner back on him, gets anti-ed however. And it's going to be quite a large amount of damage, but it is not going to kill. Get 3 sets for the Latios. Ooh, very tricky mix-up coming in from Galladeknight.
Galladeknight bringing in the Latios pick. Lockdown support, very good for restricting movement. Definitely something I think Charizard not liking very much.
I'm very interested in his Brian Senpai's choice in supports. He is running the Diglett, and that's not a support you see very often. What I'm going to assume here is that Brian is going to be looking for opportunities to knock Galladeknight down. He's going to set up Diglett, and he's going to use the enormous chip that Diglett does to set up for some nasty shield breaks. But however, here we do see that Brian goes for the JX into the seismic toss, goes for the very cheeky tip throw.
Yeah, it was a very nice whiff punish on the drill pack there, but Galladeknight is counter bursting.
Ooh,
this will get blocked. It lands right into an ice beam.
And we do see the Diglett coming out. Yeah. He wants to limit Empoleon's options here. Flies straight to his face. Gets anti-ed. This will be a wall combo. Well, splat combo, excuse me, into the reset Latios.
The side switch there was dirty. Yeah, pushing him right back into the corner. And the rock smash to take it. So I see what Brian's trying to go for there. You saw him call Diglett in response to some projectiles. Well, it was not going to punish, obviously, because Diglett has a very long travel time. Because it just slowly goes over there and locks him down afterwards. I think we saw Brian take advantage of that period of time to basically fly in and get the corner position. So I see what he's going for, but yeah, it's still a strange support pick. I don't really see why you could just pick Emolga and get the same job done, right?
I really do think it's mainly for some crazy shield break setup that Brian hasn't quite showed yet, so we'll see. Brian himself picking the Latios now. That's very interesting. Do see a large variety of supports coming in from Brian today. Very slow field face. Brian gets the first hit.
Yeah, I think it does serve him better to play this a little more patient. In the previous round, he was getting aqua jetted quite a few times.
Ooh, that was safe on C. Empoleon C. That was very interesting interaction. 2 hits, that's safe. You should not be pressing anything.
The drill pack's working out for Galladeknight so far, especially when that thing throw crushes. That's so much damage. That float back from Brian was clean, and the conversion.
Incredible spacing, and we do see the Latios call in the spur, lock him down. Tries to make some fancy Latios combos, doesn't quite end up working.
Yeah, dumping all the resources he has into this
8 wide to burst. This is going to connect, and let's play the guessing game. You think this will kill?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Steph. So that worked out for Brian there. He dumped all his resources into that conversion and he managed to close that round out. That looked pretty good. He's going over to Yveto now on this round 2.
Definitely going for a lot of shield break shenanigans is Brian today.
Yep.
That is safe. Oh no, not safe. That was way too high. Galladeknight sliding in. This is ish. No trade, but this will be huge. Oh, doesn't even trade. Wow.
No, it's nasty.
Oh, that was a smelly reset.
Yep.
Good stuff coming.
Oh, he went in for another one.
Go for a second one.
Yeah, I respect it.
All right. Ooh, goes in for the flablets.
That's a lot of grey life though.
Brian left on 1 health. He's gambling it all here.
Yeah.
Gets knocked down.
This is incredibly risky. He can't even afford to, like, I don't think he can even hit the Latias. Oh my god, that was so risky.
Oh, Brian Sempai playing with fire, but you know what they say? If a penguin tries to play with fire, he will get burned. That was incredible stuff coming in from Brian. And Brian's also back on the board.
Yeah, I don't exactly agree with that kind of play style in the long run because that's really not a very sustainable way to play. You'll give yourself a lot of heart attacks and you're gonna die in early death. I don't recommend it. Doctors don't recommend that. But you know what? Can't argue with results. It's 1 each now.
Well, you can't die. You'll still win a set if your opponent dies of a heart attack first.
I suppose so.
All right,
so dangerous.
Getting to game 3 here, we see same choice. Brian running the Whimsical here actually. He got a huge turnoff from that Whimsical, and Galladeknight sliding in for the slide 5 wide. Oh, jumps over this time though. It's the anti-air conversion.
And just like that, because Yveto is once per round, Brian is not going to have any support for the rest of this round.
2 hits. Oh, but this time he reads the frame, he tries to read the frame kill. Gets a fire punch into the launch. Doesn't have enough PSP to convert. Brian pushing Galladeknight to the corner. Gets a side Y. Holds the CA all the way. Galladeknight in a horrible position right now.
It's pretty even, honestly. Either them one touch each. Okay, never mind. Now it's not.
Oh no! This is not. Do not be deceived. This is a terrible position for Galladeknight. And oh no! Brian calls the burst attack at the wrong timing. It's horrible. He's heavily punished for it.
And there it is.
And the air-to-air from Empoleon with the JY. Empoleon not notorious for having fairly bad air-to-air buttons, especially with Steel Wing. But that JY is actually a very, very, very good trade.
Oh, this time it converts. And Galladeknight opts to take the shield break.
And the shield break. That's huge. That's a huge momentum swing. Galladeknight presses, gets hit by the flablets. Oh, 8Y actually working. 2 hits. Plus frames coming in from Galladeknight, but Brian has been shown that he's been willing to roll the dice here.
Yeah, although he is sitting on that defense down, Galladeknight, after landing the drill pack, making it a point to
and Brian's in a terrible position here, gets hit, gets clipped, and well, Brian was going for a lot of flablets that game, and well, unfortunately, you do see the risk. The problem with going for so many flablets is that you're left with a lot of grey life, and if you don't get into your burst in time, well, your opponent's just gonna sneeze on you and you're gonna die.
Yeah, and like I want to point out that Brian's like getting into a lot of positions where he's getting hit by Rock Smash a lot, and that defense down is adding up a lot to the amount of damage that he's taking. So the fact that he's playing dangerously like that, it's just compounding on everything, and like he's making his art look very glass cannon-y, which is not exactly how you'd normally describe a 600 health character, but the way Brian's playing right now, he's playing with a glass cannon Charizard. And look at that, Galladeknight's like going to Rock Smash quite a lot here.
Oh, that looked punishable, but I can't quite tell. Crosses up.
Well, that was a weird.
Gets the flablets, but the final hits don't convert.
I mean, look at how much damage she's taken already just from a lot of the chip damage. Alright, there it is. Finally finds the conversion, gets some great life back on the board. Oh, yeah, that was a little. That was a little bit.
Hybrid.
Yeah.
That was very ambitious.
Not sure about that.
Brian.
Oh no, that's.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
And the Latios conversion. We might be looking at a shield break here.
He does get pushed out of it. No. He's okay, but he's sitting on very little great life. He's gotta be careful.
Oh no, he's gonna get clipped. Oh, he recovered in time.
Yeah, and again, he's just losing on these. He's going for like counter attacks after Aqua Jet a lot. And it's not working out for him.
I guess
there's another rock smash.
I guess what Brian's mentality here is that he's just willing to call out whatever HM. He's trying to make the gamble that slide back from Galladeknight, but he's really trying to make the call out on the HM moves. Anything except for Rock Smash will beat out whatever. Will get beaten by a counter attack or Fire Punch.
Yeah. Fortunately, Brian not getting anything off of that burst. That's
alright,
such a bad position. Yeah, he's in one-touch territory here.
Brian, but I do want to mention how
this is chance.
He could have gotten a bigger punish after there, but Brian just wants to keep it simple here.
I think he wants to go back to the field and like, get that last bit of grey life back if possible. Alright, he's got it.
Oh, nice. Catches the slide back.
Still, it's not over yet. Although it is going to be very dangerous. Flabless is out of the corner and actually successfully blocks it. Oh, that's so risky. Oh my god, why?
Oh, he flew back into it.
Alright, he's sitting on 1 HP again. It's still not.
Look at the time, look at the time.
It's Charizard. It's. Oh, that's that.
Oh, that barely didn't connect. And. Well, that was a very, very interesting game plan coming in from Brian.
Yeah. Honestly, whatever Brian was trying there, like it was extremely risky, and for the most part, it didn't work out. So, a lot of like flare blitzes into like weird places and getting punished for it. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And Galladeknight moves on to Grand Finals. Brian's gonna move down to loser side, and that's that for winners finals.